lost it completely and crashed over here.
So the plane actually came down perpendicular to the ground.
Right. The left wing dug a path, and as soon as it collapsed and it hit the ground, the spark set off the jet fuel, and this whole place was nothing but a sheet of flame.
Thank you, Officer Delaney. Mary, there are American Airlines spokesmen out here now, and I talked to some, and I believe you attempted to talk to some earlier. And they aren't telling us much here. Apparently, all the reports are...
Eyewitness reports that all say roughly the same thing. This was the scene earlier today. You can see the debris that went in just beyond Higgins Road. This is after, of course, the mushrooming flame cloud went up after the DC-10 went in on its wing, a wheel. The rubber's still burning.
Look at the rescue operations before, in fact, we even knew the extent of the tragedy. Very early in the game, we thought it might have been a cargo plane. Back to this question of people who died in the crash, in case you're wondering, we can't, of course, give you the names until relatives and friends have been
are gone also. The firemen with nothing left to do but pack up their trucks, rope off the area so the investigators can come in. They have, you heard someone describing a moment ago, actually staking out little areas where they found victims. They cover them. They cover them with body bags and with sheets.
And Bill,
Steve Shepard is on the scene. Steve?
Yes, Bill. There is one thing in the picture you might be able to identify now as...
Some telephone wires down. We have had no problem getting telephone calls through. Do you see any additional damage? There they are, like that.
Well, I'm having a hard time hearing you, Bill, because of the helicopters flying overhead, but we can see a number of lines torn down.
Dolly was coming up, and down he... That was it. It was just a tremendous explosion and black smoke.
Okay, thank you, Martin Gleason. We have confirmed, although the National Transportation... These, incidentally, are live helicopter pictures from O'Hare. The scene as it looks right now, the black scar on the earth. You can see the fire trucks around. We're getting pictures with our microwave transmission from the chopper into the Hancock building.
He said 1,000 or 1,200 feet from the ground was when he saw that engine fall off. Just to give you an idea, of course, that's only a 10-story, 11-story building, so that plane didn't get very high at all.
The fire appears to be almost completely out. There, the bulk of it, along a road. You can see it as well as we
Police
can.
have set up a route from the scene you see there to the American Airlines hangar to move the bodies where they will later be identified. The hangar is in the far northwest corner of the airport.
While we cover the routine part of this story, we have also been uncovering the tale of problems.
This is easy too. Yeah, that airplane just lost the engine here.
He's not talking to me. Yeah, but he's going to lose a wing. There he goes. There he goes.
Oh, my God! Damn.
It is unlikely that passengers or pilots aboard American Airlines Flight 191 knew what was happening as their DC-10 plunged to the ground.
Investigators now believe that the rear engine mount on the plane's left wing gave way. The jet engine, being pushed at 40,000 pounds of thrust, flew forward, up, and over the wing, damaging these vital control surfaces. In the final moments of Flight 191, the pilot had no more control of the plane than did one of the passengers.
Since the cause of the crash is unknown, critics say the Federal Aviation Administration should have immediately grounded all DC-10s, instead of just ordering an inspection of the planes following the Chicago accident.
You have the planes on the ground right now because you feel that they shouldn't fly.
They are not going anywhere.
Okay, fine. Should they have been on the ground immediately following the crash and never gone back up again? That's the question.
Information in hand at that time that we have now, I would have made that decision then.
So you did put unsafe airplanes back into the sky?
I didn't say that.
The FAA certified the DC-10 as safe when it first began to fly. The FAA approved airline maintenance procedures and supervised airline maintenance facilities. And the agency's computers indicated a long list of problems with the DC-10 engine mounts called pylons.
This subcommittee, in the process of of putting together this hearing, has gone back and found evidence in your records indicating that as far back as 1974, there were questions being raised about the pylon assembly.
Our computer printout of our reports did not indicate to me an exceptional pattern of failure in this area.
This is not the first time the FAA has been criticized for its handling of safety matters involving the DC-10. When problems were discovered with the plane's cargo door, FAA Administrator John Schaefer made a gentleman's agreement with McDonnell Douglas that the planes would be fixed without a government order. The DC-10 that crashed in Paris, killing 346 people, had not been repaired. But that crash killed mostly foreigners, and it was soon forgotten. The accident in Chicago struck closer to home. Millions watched the grim cleanup on national television. And that publicity has now moved the issue of airline safety off the back burner. When this committee first held hearings on the FAA, there was virtually no news coverage. Shortly after the Chicago crash, there was standing room only and worldwide reporting of an issue some people had been trying to raise for years.